Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys so much once again for tuning in. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen me post my last parts that I got for 2019, and there were some complications that happened. So long story short, pretty much bought a new big brake kit. Not new, it's used, but when it got sent, one of the calipers got lost by FedEx, and I filed a claim and everything. The seller didn't insure it, so I was only supposedly gonna get $100 back because that was the automatic declared value. I talked to the seller and I told him, yo, do you think you can help me out? All you have to do is just email them and follow their instructions to let them relinquish the claim over to me, so then I get the settlement instead of you. Seller pretty much ghosted me. I had to fork over another 300 bucks to get the missing rear caliper. On the bright side, I did get the whole big brake kit for about 800, a little over 800 because I had to go get some front rotors myself, but I got them for really cheap thanks to the homie. And I was only expecting to pay $900 for this big brake kit altogether. And now it's going to cost around a little over 1100, almost 1200, which isn't bad because this big brake kit that I got goes on eBay for about 2,400 bucks, and from Lexus it's obviously going to be like 3,000, 3,200 brand new, so it's still good in that sense. But you know, when you buy something expecting it to be this much and then you have to go a little bit more and you have that expected budget, yeah, so that kind of sucks. But what are you gonna do? Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna prep the front calipers because I plan on painting them myself. The rear calipers are over with my buddy and he's gonna be doing some Dremel work on them to shave them down to be able to fit this custom bracket that he has. If anything, that's gonna be in the next video, but for right now, we're gonna prep them and I'm gonna paint them myself, which is what I've been wanting to do for so long, and I'm super excited. Are you guys ready to see what big brake kit I got? I already started the prep work a little bit, but these are the brakes that I got. Lexus OEM ISF Brembo big brakes. This caliper is so freaking big, guys. Look at this. Holy shit. So I started sanding a little bit. We got the other front right there. We have the two rear rotors, and I went ahead and got two Centric GS350 rotors, and my buddy went to get them drilled for me. So they're pretty much gonna match those, and it's gonna look freaking awesome. But seriously, guys, look how big this thing is. Oh my god, this thing is so much bigger than that baby one. This is gonna fill up the wheel so good. Not to mention, it is going to help me when I get the supercharger. I am using 1000 grit because I still want it to be kind of fine, and once we're done with that, I'll go ahead and mask everything off with some tape and start the paint process. This is gonna be fun. Alright guys, I got everything as sanded as I could. Taped off pads, got the bottom side of the pads. Also taped off the brake line hole, this other hole, and these two, I don't think I needed to, but I did anyways, just in case. Let's go ahead and start. So I'm gonna be hitting it with the VHT engine enamel first. This is black, and they didn't have caliper paint, so this is the next closest thing since it is heat resistant. So my paint technique is usually not the proper way, but if it works, it works. So first coat, done. We are going to let it sit for 10 minutes, do another coat, 10 minutes, and then one more coat, and then I can go ahead and do my second stage to the paint. All right guys, I just finished the third coat. This is how it's looking. It's getting a couple drips, but it's not that bad, to be honest. It's really glossy, and this is without clear coat. Some spots aren't super glossy, but we are going to let it dry, and then we're gonna use this mirror chrome that I got. First coat of the chrome is on. Let me know what you guys think. I think it looks pretty damn badass. Damn. I left a couple spots black because I wanted this first coat to be pretty light as well. Damn. Pretty dope, right? It's not super mirror chrome because that's honestly super hard to replicate without chrome plating, but this is really good, and it's honestly just so that I can make it candy red. So after this is done, you know I'm gonna spray on my favorite. That's right, boy. I'm gonna be using some red glitter that I got from Michael's, and I'm gonna salt bathe this bitch. Just finished the last coat. Let's see what my girlfriend thinks of it.
turned out better than I thought.
Really? There's a couple little imperfections, but I just like the fact that you can see the sparkles.
You can see the exactly.
Looks more like a candy color.
I like it. I think you did a good job.
Sweet. So if you guys can see through a couple specks of glitter, this one came out way better than this one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Pretty much just used some regular red glitter I got from Michael's. We bought it like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So check it out. When the sun hits it, ooh, this thing is gonna be fucking fire. Oh shit, I fucked up right there. It's all good, shit happens. Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave them inside to dry because the last time I painted some stuff, I left it in my garage and all these bugs got on it, all this dust and debris. So I'm gonna leave them in here, but look at this sparkle, holy shit. This is probably the best paintwork I've ever done. Alright guys, it is currently the next day. I let it sit overnight and then I put on the Brembo stickers. I'm waiting for the rear ones to come back for my buddy. Gonna paint those, put on the stickers, and then I'll add the clear coat. But you guys have to see how good this looks. Dude, look at this thing in the sun. Holy shit.
Super sparkly.
I honestly really outdid myself this time. This is the best paint job I've ever done. I'm so hyped on it. So for this video, I have a little treat for you guys. I've been wanting to film this for a while and I thought, why not film it today? I'm gonna show you guys how to prevent carbon buildup on your Lexus or honestly any car. The 250s are known to have carbon buildup due to the fact that it is not direct and port injection, which is what the 350 has, which flushes out the carbon. Today I'm going to show you guys how to do it on this car and any car. What I have here is RR Racing's air to oil separator set, and it comes with all that you see here. So it comes with the canister that catches your old oil. I don't know what the hell this is. The fittings, the tubes, the bracket that goes onto that. And then my buddy David, he actually made me some custom fittings here because I told him that I do want to supercharge in the future, and he has his car supercharged. So I'll leave a clip right here for you guys to see. He made me these custom brackets just like the ones on his car because when I supercharge it, there's not going to be a lot of room in the engine bay. So he picked a spot that I actually really like. So I'm just prepping for the future. All of this he sent me from Atlanta. Huge shout out to you, David. Thank you so much. He did all this. I'll get into that in a little bit. And then over here, we have your Seafoam. Sure you guys know what this is. And then we have our fuel injector cleaner, which is also by Seafoam as well. But here's a good look at the kit. Alright guys, so the first thing you're gonna wanna do is to get the fuel injector cleaner, and we are going to go to the gas station. You're going to put this in, all of it, and then fill up your tank all the way. And this will just clean your fuel injectors while you're driving. So this is going first. Alright guys, so we're over here at the gas station. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is put this in first. In she goes. It's so sick how it's the perfect size. Now that that's all emptied up, we are gonna fill this all the way till it's full. Don't forget, always grab some paper towels because you don't know where the hell this has been. It could have been up someone's ass. All right guys, just made it back home. The engine is pretty hot right now. I'm gonna let it cool down for maybe 20 minutes. While I'm letting it cool down and setting everything up, these are the hoses for the air to oil separator. They're blue, and you guys know nothing on my car is blue. So I'm gonna go ahead and repaint these to look a little bit better and match the theme of my car. Damn, look at how sick this mirror chrome looks. So this mirror chrome does need a gloss black base coat before you can spray it on. So keep that in mind if you guys do want to try using this. All right guys, just put on a coat of the VHT. I'm gonna go over it again, get some of the silver that I missed, but it's looking pretty good. So while we're waiting for that, let's go ahead and Seafoam this bad boy. I already took off my radiator cover. So first thing you're gonna wanna do is get this one right here and remove this metal clamp and unplug this hose. So now that you have this removed, this is what's going into the Seafoam bottle itself. So go ahead and grab this. Give it a good couple shakes. So you are gonna need another person for this part. I'm gonna have my girlfriend start the engine for me once I have this plugged into this. All right, so go ahead and start it. So we got the perfect amount. You're supposed to do a little bit more than 1/4 of the bottle. We're like about 1/3, which is perfectly fine. We're gonna plug everything back up and we're gonna let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes. Damn, look who showed up. What up? You guys have met my buddy, this longtime friend Tom. Dude, look at this mint ass Supra. Woo. He just broke his front lip, but this shit is still clean. Damn, the fitment though. If you ever want to sell this, I'll buy it. It'd be the sickest fucking project car. Ooh, first time in the Supra. The automatic Supra. Oh my God, dude, that thing sounds fucking sick. Hey, do that again. Hey, that's addicting as fuck. No wonder why you want to keep it low key. Dude, even the spool. All right, let me know if you ever want to sell it. I'll fucking buy it off you. All right, later, Tom. Thank you. Now I don't even know if I want to supercharge my car because it's never gonna sound like that. Turbo flutter sounds so much sicker than a supercharger whine. Damn it. So I let it sit for about 15-20 minutes, I want to say, and we are going to go ahead and start it up. Let it idle for 2 minutes, give it 4 to 5 revs from 3,200 RPM to 4,000, and then let it idle again for another 5 minutes. You can go ahead and start it, babe. So it is gonna have trouble starting. Try it one more time, it'll start now. So it is gonna sound like it's having trouble to start, which is perfectly normal. We're gonna let it idle for 2 minutes. See, now the idling's back to normal. Let it idle for 2 minutes, and then we're gonna rev it, and you're gonna see the smoke show. Oh, give it more. Oh shit, that was so freaking tight. Alright guys, so right now we're gonna drive it hard around the block 2 times just so it can get all the smoke out. We are back. I'm gonna let the engine cool down again. I'm also painting the metal bracket that holds the canister itself, which catches all the old oil. First thing you're gonna wanna do for this install, this is the custom bracket that David got made for me. It's this piece right here, and then this piece. Bolted in right here. The oil to air separator is gonna sit right here, and the hoses are gonna go over there. That spot, that orange looking connector, you're gonna unplug that hose, and you're gonna try to shimmy it up here, so then it can connect to our first hose here. It's gonna go under the intake and straight into the canister. Then the other hose is gonna go around here, up all the way through here, and connect back into that orange connector. Basically, this AOS is like an oil catch can, and that will help with carbon buildup because all of that old oil is not going back into your engine. We're gonna wanna plug this in. It goes in between one of the hoses. All right, so you guys can see I got it unplugged and I moved it over here. Be careful with this so you don't damage it, but you wanna move it right there. That's where my buddy said to move it. First thing you're gonna wanna do is attach this to it. So that's gonna lay right here. We're going to grab this. This is going to go right here. You guys see that? Let's go ahead and attach this onto it. All right guys, so unfortunately it is getting darker way faster than I thought because of daylight savings. I'm gonna show you guys what I did. I went ahead and cut this hose, which goes into the right side, because you're gonna put this little L fitting right here into that because this tube cannot bend because it's very sturdy. I'm gonna try to push this in there as well as I can. Some of the paint came off because it got scratched. Not a big deal. All right guys, everything is on and bolted back up. This line goes right here to the air oil separator. This one goes right under the air intake and goes straight up into this. It's zip tied here by this, so I'm gonna cut that. And once you have the engine cover on it, it'll look amazing. But I'm gonna show you guys how it looks so far. It's pretty dope. But yeah, I'll give you guys a better view of it tomorrow morning. What's up, guys? So it's been a few days and I clear coated the calipers, let it sit, and I wanted to see if I could accumulate some oil in the canister to show you guys. So we'll go check that out in a bit. But first, look at this clear coat I use. It's 2K clear coat from Amazon. My buddy David got it for me. Thank you so much, David. I didn't film that just because I just wanted to do it. But this clear coat stays glossy and doesn't fog up. And even if it does, it's gonna be really, really glossy after. Jesus, this is glossy. God damn. You guys have no idea how excited I am to slap them on my car. So we're gonna install them tomorrow morning, actually. So hopefully that'll be the next video after this one that you guys are watching right now. I also re-clear coated the front emblem with the 2K. God damn. This thing looks beast. So this is how it's looking. I should have clear coated these hoses with 2K. It would have stayed on forever. But you guys can see it's chipping here and there. It's because I was fidgeting around with it because I did get check engine lights because some of them weren't fully sealed. So I got clamps there, clamps there. Everything is tight. These hoses are very easily removable, so I can always repaint them if I want. But let's go ahead and remove this. All right, so we got it off, and I don't know if you guys can see, it accumulated a little bit of oil, so that's crazy. This thing really does work. I think this is such a wonderful investment. If you guys want your engine to last longer, you should definitely invest into this. And it's not only 250 owners, any car, any make, any model, any engine can get carbon buildup. But yeah, thank you so much, David, for everything. And seriously, without him, I wouldn't have had this idea. And I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this could potentially help you out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We are so close to 5K. And I'm so hyped that you guys fuck with me. Thank you guys so much. BBK coming up next. Hopefully that will be a great video. And don't forget, it's always better to look good than to feel good. Oh.